Right, we're here at Alexandra Park, and I am going to get told off, but she can't say it hasn't happened to her before. Jo Stevens joins me. Hello, Jo.
Hi, Paul. Good to be here.
Might have forgot to hit record on the first interview, but we're actually here playing at home, firstly, but we're also here to acknowledge the Industry Excellence Awards, and you've been nominated for Administrative and Ancillary Services. One of 3 finalists. Great achievement.
A huge, honestly, super humbling. I appreciate the nomination from HRNZ. Just to be nominated was massive. I was incredibly grateful. To be a finalist is truly just so exciting.
What did it mean when you got the nomination? Like, you saw it, what did you think initially?
Well, actually, Dave DeSoma rang me when he was doing the nomination. I believe that the nominees did need to be informed. And so, yeah, he rang me and I felt, wow, that's so cool that I'm being recognised for what I do. I feel like I don't actually do a lot, but I'm always doing bits and pieces to promote the sport in whatever I can. Of course, I'm harness racing, I would say. I've been nominated by Harness Racing New Zealand, but I actually am a licence holder in all 3 codes. But to be there and be recognised throughout the whole country is just incredible.
I didn't know the 3rd code. I did know the thoroughbreds, and you do a lot in that word. For starters, track chat. This is not actually what it is, but you do promote the industry in a different way. You do it in a positive, fun way that helps betting. But if it doesn't help betting, for some people, it actually just I suppose raises the profile of so many participants.
Yeah, absolutely. For those watching who don't know, the page is Track Chat NZ, and yeah, obviously if people aren't betting, we need them to bet, and so that's kind of how it started, just to promote a little bit of that. That's how we make a living, is people betting. But yeah, at the end of the day, the drivers they love, and the trainers, they love going home and watching my videos and seeing who picked what and who won and who had a shocker, and it's actually really fun between all the industry participants now, and all of them are really giving of their time, which I appreciate, of course. And yeah, it's really cool to just keep it going, and of course my Track Chat followers and supporters, without them none of this would be possible, so super grateful for them.
And it does raises the profile of the industry, and then you can do other things off those as well, and you've done other things. You're not just noted for your track chat. I mean, you do a lot of the on-course stuff here, interviewing the winning trainers and drivers. You back it off through the winter months because it's a lot easier to do. Hopefully you didn't need to watch this race, but anyway, we'll get there in a sec. But there is so many other parts of it. You also do a lot of the administrative stuff behind the scenes. I know Cambridge, they had a dual code event, I think, and you're crosscode, yeah, with people from so many different walks of life coming in as well. So it wasn't just jockeys riding standardbreds and standardbred drivers riding gallopers. I mean, you had show jumping people involved, you got other people involved. So important for our industry, so important to grow it.
Yeah, well, I'm actually a hero educator as well, which is the retired standardbred rehoming, but I think I've also done a lot of that with thoroughbreds, and I'm really passionate about it, life after racing. So we created, me and Dave and the team at Cambridge, we created a cross-code challenge, which is 3 events. There's an infield, there's show jumping and flat work in the infield, thoroughbreds versus standardbreds, and I have a celebrity combination. Ryan Elliott rode my thoroughbred actually in this one recently, and yeah, that's super. That brings a lot of people to come and watch that. And then we have the dual sulky race with the jockeys and a Monty Trot. We had a couple of jockeys riding in that, and then we had drivers riding as well. And it was just really cool. Yeah, like you say, lots of people come on course to watch that, especially, and it's just nice for the people on course to see the thoroughbreds and the standardbreds in the infield on a race day, doing something after racing, and what they're capable of. It really meant a lot to me, and it's awesome that it's been really well received.
And now acknowledged, because I think that would have been one of the driving things behind it, because this is a nationwide award, and so a lot of people would have seen that, and you're against 2 other ladies that are thoroughbred, or people that, I shouldn't say ladies, I think they're both ladies, but thoroughbred people as well. And that's the thing, it's every person in the equestrian racing industry, and you've been acknowledged for it. So well done, and well done for what you do there at Cambridge.
Thank you very much. Like you say, just to be recognised nationwide for all 3 codes is super humbling, and I couldn't be more appreciative. What
is it about the sport you love?
The horses, really, first and foremost. That's why we all do it, why we all get out of bed on the freezing cold mornings and whatnot. Definitely the horses, but I think promoting it and getting the sport out there to the wider public, proving to them that we care about our animals, and that's the bottom line at the end of the day.
Great answer. Again, another one that didn't mention the punt. So many people don't mention the punt. We need the punt, but it's not why we do the sport. Yourself, not quickly, we can talk for as long as we like. Don't forget to follow Track Chat. But yourself and Dylan embarking on a new frontier, I suppose, now as well. How's that all going? And are you enjoying that? Like, it's sort of like you haven't got enough going on your plate, so we'll just go out on our own and train horses on our own.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's always, he's been at Rogerson's for quite some time now, and I've always had a few, but we've always sort of been thereabouts for one another either way. But yeah, doing it together has been good. We've got a lot of horses in. We're up to 20 now, which is, just...
Geez, that came quick.
It did, yeah. We had quite a few 2-year-olds to come back into work, which we knew about. But yeah, when we sort of put it out there, then we just suddenly had quite a lot of horses on our door, which is really awesome. We're super grateful for the support of Peter and Wendy Ferguson as well. Obviously, Fergie drives some for us as well. We wouldn't be able to do it without their help. Obviously, it's just us two. Otherwise, just the four of us every day getting it all done. And they BYO wages, of course, in the frosty morning. So super grateful for that. But it's going well. Hopefully we have a bit of luck now. There haven't been too many racehorses, just lots of babies, which, that's great. We're all for it and super appreciative of people supporting us. Robert Dunn has been a massive supporter of us. Obviously Kiss and Run here has been the start of that, but, there was a time there where we had about 6 of RJs in work at a time, and very appreciative of his support. But everyone who's getting behind us, hopefully we can make something of it. We're going to have a few racehorses hitting the track shortly, so looking forward to that. Triple G
was awesome last week over the longer trip, first up. Did a power of work too, and I think he was a little bit of a naughty boy. Might have gave Dylan a little bit of a tough drive.
Yeah, look, I believe he hasn't been the easiest of drives in general, but he did go great. 27 first up. It was not the ideal race for him, but we were sort of stuck for options, to be honest. And he's come through that great, so we're looking forward to getting him right-handed and seeing how we can go up here in a couple of weeks.
Well done, Joe. Congratulations on the award. Well done. Well done for everything you do behind the scenes as well, and in front of the camera, because I know you do equally as much behind there. But congratulations on the award. Hopefully you win, but you're a winner anyway. It doesn't matter if you win, lose, or draw. It's not the end of the world. That part, the acknowledgement is got to be one, I think, first and foremost. So congratulations.
Absolutely. Thanks, Paul.